I define myself through my survival, through my ability to take what experience that I have and turn it into something.
I know that what I am isn't the norm.
I don't like to define myself.
I have 4 moms.
I'm a Vietnamese American.
My sexuality is still evolving.
I kind of just came to that realization.
I always knew that I was different.
I would listen to like the Shakira music video when I was like 6. I was just, like, my mom found me and she was like, oh my God! And I was like, I didn't know why she was so like taken back by it, but then I realized that, I'm a homo. It was Shakira.
I think self-definition is not always defined by words, but rather what I do.
I'd start by defining myself as a boy, a mixed person.
He, him, she, her, they, them, all pronouns are welcome here.
You gotta meet me to like define me for yourself.
I just self-define as fluid.
Gay Latino man.
Queer Black woman.
Gay Jewish New Yorker.
It was a struggle for over a decade to figure out who I am, and I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'm closer to what you might call a lesbian.
I just live the way I am. I don't feel the need to express it to anybody. It comes off naturally.
I consider myself as a queer individual. It allows me to just be free with who I want to love and how I want to live my life.
My advice for teens that want to come out but are afraid to is the world is chaotic. Enter it with a lot of self-confidence so people respect you.
You might be scared, but it's so much more freeing after you do come out.
But if it's a risk to yourself, then maybe the people aren't the right people to share it with.
You will know when you're ready.
Don't feel rushed, and it gets better.
There's gonna be a huge community, a chosen family that's gonna be there for you with their arms wide open.
For me personally, I never actually came out. You don't really have straight people coming out to you as straight.
At 16, I definitely wanted to transition, but I didn't feel it was the right time. So I waited until I was around 18.
I would say it's incredibly important that you come out for yourself.
Just do it for you. You're a little selfish.
Straight and cis allies can listen to us.
Actually take the time to listen.
Being a good listener is all anyone really needs.
I think it's okay for them to ask questions, but to ask them with respect.
If you see someone out and they're being harassed, lend a hand.
Schools should teach queer history.
We need allyship, but we also don't want cis people leading movements for us. Participate in wealth redistribution, donate directly to trans people. There are so many GoFundMe pages.
If you're in a space where someone's being misgendered, speak up.
Don't make people your trans friend, make them your friend. Don't be a dick.
If you're gonna be a straight asshole, you better be an asshole to everybody. Just don't treat anyone differently.
Pay attention to what trans people are saying.
Don't try and tell us how to do things because you don't know.
Don't ever question the validity of our existence.
Stand up for the people that have been knocked down.
Whatever part of the acronym that you may be, that's only a small part of your identity. Being an ally is looking at those other things and seeing who that person is.
We're nowhere near where we need to be as far as just respecting trans and the LGBT community.
I think the next step for queer and trans rights in America is to self-organize.
Abolish the gender binary. That would save a whole lot of lives.
There's not enough conversation about transness outside of the binary.
I think the first step is getting rid of Trump.
Trans visibility does not equal trans liberation.
We really need to organize within our own communities and build relationships within those communities. That's how we're going to be able to build a movement.
It can be odd sometimes.
People call me Angel Boy.
Legend.
Ethereal.
Kind, but also bratty.
Fine, fresh, fierce.
Spiritual.
Colorful.
Loving.
Hungry.
Confident.
Mississippi sissy. Powerful. Unapologetic.
I'm optimistic.
Fierce.
Shy? I'm shy a little bit sometimes.